Hey there, and thanks for watching and joining me once again. I'm Rick Bosley, and this is a special interview and a special blog because we're introducing a longtime friend and a new time business partner in Darlene Brown of the Darlene Brown Team. So Darlene, say hello to your people in mind.
Hey there. We are excited to be here today and just talk to Rick about this transition that's gone very smoothly.
Yeah, so wanted to share with you guys because if you're watching this and hopefully you see one of the two of us, maybe both for some of you, as your trusted real estate advisor, people who you can look to for some wise counsel, some marketing, some assistance in buying, selling, investing, or maybe just a contact to a local vendor. And I've known Darlene, gosh, I think I met you when I started in Keller Williams back in 2011.
Right.
Because you started with this company in 2002. 2003, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was giving you an extra year there.
Okay.
Could you share with everyone a little bit of your background and history of where you started, where you're at, how you got to be with Keller Williams, and where you're at today?
Right. So when I started in 1994, Keller Williams wasn't a franchise that was available in Florida. And it kind of started around 2002, 2001. And once the idea hit our area, Lori Terrell, who we worked with at RE/MAX at the time, decided she was going to purchase a franchise. And we talked about it briefly. It sounded like an opportunity, and we jumped.
And so Lori Terrell, who's the founding broker owner of the Advantage Group,
Right.
which is Oviedo, Waterford Lakes, Lake Nona. Oviedo being the first of the three,
Correct.
and you being agent number one of
Right.
all of that. So in a time in 2002 when it was commonly referenced as Keller Who as opposed to Keller Williams, you knew Lori from your time at RE/MAX. Were you at RE/MAX at the time? Or
I was. We were at RE/MAX.
And so that's a lot of blind faith to leave a very dominant brand like RE/MAX, still a strong brand out in the community and still a lot of good friends in the community there, and to go to this company called Keller Williams. So what about Keller Williams 23 years ago felt like it was a match?
Well, we just like the word opportunity, and I think that's what Keller Williams really does offer their agents, and it's a magnitude of opportunities. It just depends on which ones you're looking for.
Right.
And between the coaching, the training, the profit share, it's endless. So we've been very comfortable here, have no intention of ever looking elsewhere.
Well, not looking elsewhere, but doing other things.
Correct.
Because now you are in year 31 of real estate. You and your longtime, one of your closest friends and business partners, Susan Blair.
Right.
Actually played high school basketball or college basketball together up in the Carolinas there. And so when did you guys decide that real estate was going to be your partnership and essentially your ultimate career? Did you know? Was she with you from day one?
No.
How did that transition start?
No, actually real estate was my exit strategy of getting out of the house from being a stay-at-home mom.
Okay.
And I decided after being home for several years, I needed a career that I could just, do as much as I wanted to do, or kind of taper it to my lifestyle at that point. And it started ramping up quicker than I anticipated.
Yeah.
So I definitely needed a business partner. She was in the area and had been a claims adjuster for 20 years and was getting a little burnt out. So kind of recruited her over in late 1999, and we've been going great guns since.
And to have a partnership as successful as yours, as long as yours, is a rare thing in any business, let alone real estate.
Right.
So between you and Susan, what do you think was the secret sauce that really made this have such a successful 10-year successful partnership?
Well, I think we're completely different, and she had her strengths and I had mine, and combining them together was really a powerhouse for us. Okay. And I think that was and we were longtime friends before then. So we trusted each other. There was never, a question about, is this going to be equitable for me? Is this going to be an opportunity? She trusted, and it worked out.
And now we are here 35 years later, and about a year ago, maybe about 14 months ago, is when you just said, we've got to talk. We sat down. I'll rewind even before that. I was a team leader of the Waterford Lakes office for about 7 years, where we connected a little bit. A different office, so not exactly in relationship there. and then team leader of this Oviedo branch in 2016, 17, and 18.
Right.
And at that time, I did a little bit of coaching, consulting with you as your team leader of the office, because you knew you had a 5-year plan.
Right.
And the 5-year plan was to have the capacity to wind down or scale down without shutting down.
Correct.
Ultimately.
Yeah, because when you build something and create something, it's hard to walk away.
Yeah.
So Rick kind of helped us outline some strategies, and I would say we started meeting. It was December of 23, and then we got serious and committed to it January of 24. And each quarter we had a plan, we had goals, and we moved in that direction. And now we have totally combined our teams.
Yeah, which has been amazing. Our team, when I left the team leader role of the branch, I sold by myself for about 1.5 years, then hired an executive assistant, Jennifer, who now is one of our lead sales associates. And we've been able to scale up there with Darian and Kim, other senior agents out there. And with that, a really cool training program, bringing on junior associates. And I think, knowing me for the 15 years of our leadership style, we knew we were culturally aligned, we knew our integrity was aligned, and you saw that we were building the infrastructure to be able to handle and scale. And I think those are one of those two things of who are we being in a business with and can we scale? Because ultimately, that's what I'm looking for, is to be able to scale the business up without hurting the quality, without hurting customer service. Of course, whenever you blend anything, there's going to be some learning curves. And I think that's really cool of this last 15 months. We've been able to blend. We've been able to tweak, change the personnel, the operations, and be able to take your best practices, combine it with our best practices. And so this is the conversation with you guys. You could have kind of a glimpse in of what's been going on in the transitions. So the Darlene Brown team is alive and well and now blended with the Bosley team. And our goal for them is you can take as many vacations as you want. And when you're here, you can be 100% engaged and as present as you want to be and need to be, but ultimately don't have to be.
Right.
Because now you've got the team to allow you and Susan to go enjoy.
Well, I always give the analogy that it's like we're not driving the bus anymore. We're a passenger on the bus. So now we get to pick and choose the parts we love to do the best. And that's what we're doing. And mainly that's, working with listings, teaming up with some of Rick's senior partners and taking it to another level. And it's been great for us. And we certainly can service our clients even better than before. So we're real appreciative.
And you say a passenger in the bus, many times I'll call you a co-pilot, if not the navigator, because we are 100% tapping into your wisdom and your experience there, refining our systems even bigger, better, faster, stronger to scale. So I'm excited. Hopefully, if you guys have experienced already a little bit of the transition, you've worked with blended with Darlene, Susan, and also a blend of the Bosley team, you've seen either the same customer service and experience you were used to, and hopefully enhancing it more with some of the digital reach that we have, use of AI, use of social media, use of an army going out there to be able to door knock and really do open houses and call. Again, we're looking to scale in the market and the landscape of real estate. It's more competitive as ever. Digitally, with agents, with outside companies and institutional buyers and Zillow, we have to be able to still compete with their level of service, but also with that personal touch, personal trust, personal guidance. So we're excited. We hope you are too. And as you receive some more communication from us, you'll see some blended invitations to client events and appreciation parties and holiday events. And so we trust and hope that you'll be able to join us for some of those.
Great.
Darlene, thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
Let's have a great day.
Appreciate it.